Enroll your child in Good Sumerians Academy today. Call 708-726-0383. Year-round enrollment. Let's talk. Are traditional classrooms becoming a relic of the past with the rise of online schools? Welcome to the modern age of education, an era where the brick-and-mortar classrooms are making way for virtual learning environments. The shift from traditional education to online schooling is not just a whim or a fad. It's a response to the evolving needs of learners and educators alike. The change is significant, it's palpable, and it's transforming the way we perceive education. So, what's fueling this shift? Well, it's a combination of factors all interwoven to create an educational tapestry that's as dynamic as the world we live in. Firstly, there's the element of flexibility. Online schooling allows students to learn at their own pace, free from the constraints of a rigid timetable. This means they can balance their studies with other commitments, whether that be a part-time job, a passion project, or simply some much-needed downtime. Then there's the accessibility factor. With the internet reaching the farthest corners of the globe, education is no longer confined to physical boundaries. A student in a remote village can now access the same quality of education as a student in a bustling city, all thanks to online schools. And let's not forget the personalized learning experiences that online schooling offers. Traditional classrooms often struggle to cater to each student's unique learning style, but online schools, they're at the forefront of personalized education, tailoring the learning materials to suit the individual needs of each student. The growing popularity of online schools is not an isolated phenomenon. It's a reflection of a broader societal shift towards digitalization. It's the recognition that education, like every other facet of our lives, needs to evolve to keep pace with the rapidly changing world. So as we stand on the brink of this educational revolution, one thing is clear. The new era of education is here, redefining the way we learn and teach. This is more than just a change in venue, it's a fundamental shift in perspective. It's a reimagining of what education can be and what it can do for us. The new era of education is here, redefining the way we learn and teach. Online education, once a novelty, is now becoming a norm. But what are the trends shaping this revolution? As we delve into the realm of online education, we uncover some fascinating trends that are not only transforming the way we learn, but also shaping the future of education. One of the most prominent of these is the use of artificial intelligence, or AI. AI is revolutionizing online education by providing personalized learning experiences tailored to each student's needs and pace. It can analyze a student's performance, identify areas of weakness, and adapt content accordingly, making learning more efficient and effective. Next, we have gamification. This trend involves the use of game design elements in non-game contexts like education. By making learning fun and competitive, gamification encourages student engagement and enhances retention of information. Imagine earning badges for completing a history lesson or unlocking new levels as you master math concepts. Sounds fun, right? Then there's mobile learning, another trend that's gaining momentum. With the ubiquity of smartphones and tablets, learning is no longer confined to the four walls of a classroom or the pages of a textbook. You can learn anytime, anywhere, right at your fingertips. This flexibility is particularly appealing to today's generation of digital natives who value convenience and mobility. And let's not forget about microlearning. This trend breaks down complex information into bite-sized, manageable chunks that are easier to digest and retain. Instead of a long, overwhelming lecture, imagine learning through a series of short, interactive modules. It's like nibbling on a learning buffet where you can pick and choose what you want to learn and when. In essence, these trends are making learning more engaging, more personalized, and more flexible. They are leveraging technology to cater to individual learning styles and preferences, thereby enhancing the learning experience. These trends are not just shaping online education, they are reshaping the future of education. As we continue to embrace these trends, we can expect to see a future where learning is not just about acquiring knowledge, but also about enjoying the journey of discovery. The rise of online schools is not without consequences. What are the implications of this shift in education? As we delve into the world of online education, it's essential to consider both the potential rewards and the obstacles that come with this innovative approach to learning. For students, online education provides a level of flexibility that traditional classrooms simply can't offer. Whether they're early birds or night owls, students can tailor their study schedule to their personal rhythms and commitments. This flexibility can be particularly beneficial for those juggling school with part-time jobs or family responsibilities. Additionally, online education can be a cost-effective alternative to traditional schooling. With no need for commuting, physical textbooks, or on-campus housing, the savings can quickly add up. Plus, the wealth of free or low-cost online resources can make high-quality education more accessible than ever before. But perhaps one of the most exciting aspects of online education is the potential for personalized learning. Digital platforms can adapt to individual learning styles, pacing, and interests, providing a tailored educational experience that can enhance engagement and improve outcomes. Despite these benefits, online education does present certain challenges. For one, it necessitates a high degree of self-discipline and motivation. Without the structure of a traditional classroom, students must take ownership of their learning, setting their schedules and staying on top of assignments. Another potential drawback is the lack of social interaction. While online platforms can facilitate some degree of communication, they can't fully replicate the social experience of a traditional classroom. This can make it harder for students to build relationships with their peers and develop essential social skills. For parents and educators, the shift to online education requires a new approach to supporting students. Parents may need to play a more active role in their child's education, while educators must adapt their teaching strategies for the digital environment. Like any revolution, online education brings both opportunities and challenges. As we continue to navigate this new educational landscape, it's crucial to strike a balance, leveraging the benefits of online learning while addressing its potential drawbacks. Why are more parents and students choosing online schools over traditional public schools? It's a question that's been reverberating through the world of education lately. The answer, it turns out, is manifold. Firstly, online schools offer a level of flexibility that traditional schools simply can't compete with. With no set timetable to adhere to, students can learn whenever and wherever they choose. This can be a game changer for students with other commitments such as sports, part-time jobs, or even those who just aren't morning people. Secondly, online schools allow students to learn at their own pace. In a traditional classroom, students must keep up with the pace set by the teacher, which can often leave some students struggling to catch up, while others are left twiddling their thumbs in boredom. Online schools, however, allow students to take their time with challenging concepts and breeze through the ones they grasp quickly. Then, there's the access to a wide range of resources. The internet is a treasure trove of information, and online schools take full advantage of this. Students aren't limited to just textbooks and notes from the teacher. They can watch videos, engage in interactive quizzes, and access the latest research on any given topic. Lastly, online schools offer personalized learning. Every student is unique with their own strengths, weaknesses, and ways of learning. Online schools recognize this and provide a tailored learning experience for each student. This could mean different learning paths, the ability to choose subjects that interest them, or additional support in areas where they struggle. All of these reasons combine to create an appealing alternative to the traditional public school system. But it's important to remember that online schools aren't just a trend. They're a response to the changing needs of students and parents in the modern age. The world is changing, and so too must our approach to education. Online schools are not just a trend, they are a response to the changing needs of students and parents. What does the future hold for online schools? As we look ahead, the landscape appears ripe with promise and potential. The growth of online schools is expected to accelerate at a rapid pace, embracing new technologies and innovative educational approaches. Online education is already a billion-dollar industry, and it's projected to multiply several times over in the coming decade. But it's not just about the numbers. The future of online schools is about providing an educational experience that is more personalized, more engaging, and more attuned to the needs of individual learners. As we move forward, we can expect to see online schools harnessing the power of artificial intelligence and machine learning to deliver tailored educational experiences. Imagine a scenario where a student's learning pace, interests, and strengths are understood and catered to in real time. A world where every student has a personalized learning path designed to maximize their potential. And then there's the power of virtual and augmented reality. With these technologies, online schools can provide immersive, experiential learning that goes beyond the traditional classroom. Picture a history lesson where you can virtually walk through the streets of ancient Rome, or a science class where you can observe the inner workings of a cell in 3 dimensions. The globalization of education is another exciting frontier. Online schools have the potential to connect students from different cultures and backgrounds, fostering a sense of global citizenship. Imagine a classroom where a student in Tokyo can collaborate on a project with a peer in New York, sharing ideas and perspectives that transcend geographical boundaries. But perhaps the most significant change will be in our perception of what it means to be educated. The advent of online schools has already started to shift the focus from rote learning to skills development, from memorizing facts to fostering creativity and critical thinking. This transformation is likely to deepen in the future, making education a more holistic and enriching experience. In the future, online schools could redefine what it means to be educated, and that future, filled with promise and possibility, is closer than we think.